I'm Avery Frakes.
And I'm Sierra Sanders.
And these are the top 10 Christmas songs, starting with number 10, Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman is a popular Christmas song written by Steve Jack Rowlands and Steve Nelson, and recorded by Gene Autry and the Cass Country Boys in 1950. Man, Frosty the Snowman is one that I always sung as a child and still know today, and I think it's one of our most popular Christmas songs.
It is. It's definitely one of my favorites of all time. I remember singing it when I was little. Number 9, White Christmas. White Christmas was written in 1940 by Irving Berlin for the 1942 movie Holiday Inn, starring Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire.
That's also another classic. You know, my grandparents would always sing that one to me, and then they made the movie, I guess, or maybe they made the movie and then the song.
Yeah, I never knew if they did first, but both of them are so great.
Number 8 is I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas is a Christmas novelty song written by John Coxton and performed by Gayla Peavy in 1953.
I never knew that song came out so long ago.
Yeah, it's a classic, funny one, I think.
Number 7, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer is a comedy Christmas song in the Hippopotamus animated movie, written by Randy Brooks. The song was originally performed by the husband and wife duo of Elmo and Patsy Shropshire in 1979.
That's another funny one.
I always laugh every time it comes on the radio and sing along. I feel like a dork, but I think it's awesome.
Number 6 is The Little Drummer Boy. The Little Drummer Boy is a Christmas song from 1958. Words and music by Catherine K. Davis, Henry Otero, and Harry Sizemore. The best known and most standard version is by the Harry Sizemore Chorale.
That one is just so classic. I think I hear it every Sunday in church, and they just play it all the time.
It truly is a classic Christmas song.
It is. Number 5, Last Christmas. Wham was a UK pop dance duo formed in 1981 by George Michael and Andrew Ridgeley. They had worked in a band called Executive and got together to be called as Wham while attending school in England in 1979.
That's another popular one, you know, kind of a newer one, but still very popular. Yeah. Number 4 is Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle Bell Rock. It was first released by Bobby Helms in 1957 and has received frequent airplay time during every holiday season time since then. Jingle Bell Rock was written by Jim Booth and Joe Beal.
I think one of the funniest things in all the Christmas movies is if there's a talent show or anything for Christmas, they always sing Jingle Bell Rock. It's just such a classic.
Yeah,
everyone loves
Jingle
it.
Bell Rock's a great one to dance to.
It really is. I don't even know. Number 3, Santa Baby. Santa Baby is a Christmas song written by Joan Javits, Philip Springer, and Tony Springer. The song was originally sung and recorded in 1953 by Eartha Kitt. That's
another good one that you see a lot of people dancing to during the Christmas season.
It is, and I didn't know that it was really just a love song.
I think that's Let It Snow.
Oh, I think you're right. I think you're correct.
But number 2 is Let It Snow. Due to its seasonal lyrics, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow is commonly regarded as a Christmas song. Yet despite its cheery holiday feel, it is a love song that never mentions Christmas. Now that, I didn't know.
I'm glad that you knew that, Avery. Number 1, Baby It's Cold Outside. Baby It's Cold Outside is a pop song with words and music by Frank Loesser. Loesser wrote the duet in 1944 and premiered the song with his wife at their Navarro Hotel housewarming party.
I'm Avery Frakes.
And I'm Sierra Sanders.
And this is the top 10 Christmas songs.
From the second hour video production class, we wish you
a Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas from the 4th hour video production class.
Hello, my name is Ezra Jernigan.
And I'm Allyson Stewart.
And this is the top 10 Christmas world records. Number 10, the largest Christmas lights decoration ever. Sun Plaza Shopping Center in Bucharest set world record on December 2010 with nearly 450,000 Christmas lights.
Number 9, the most Santa surfing at the same time. The Surfing Santa set a world record at Cocoa Beach, Florida, December 2010 with 19 surfers dressed in Santa attire. They tackled the 4-foot waves to welcome in the Christmas holiday.
Number 8, the tallest chocolate Christmas tree. Patrick Rogers set the world record in December 2010 in Paris, France. He unveiled a massive 32-foot tall, 8,000-pound or 4-ton chocolate Christmas tree.
Number 7, the most nativity scenes on display. December 2010, the Oasis Church in Florida displayed 2,150 nativity scenes in the form of figurines, tapestries, Christmas tree ornaments, and hand-drawn pictures.
And number 6, the most expensively dressed Christmas tree. December 2010, the Emirates Palace Hotel decked out a 43-foot-high Christmas tree with almost $11 million worth of precious jewelry.
Number 5, the most Santa hat wearers in one place. November 2010 in Brockton, Massachusetts. 872 people gathered in downtown Brockton to celebrate and set a new world record for the most Santa hat wearers in one place at one time.
And number 4, the largest group of carol singers. On November 2010, Adelaide, Australia, the streets were filled with the sound of Christmas carols as 9,100 singers sung a 15-minute rendition of Christmas songs.
Number 3, the largest gathering of Santa elves. December 2009, ABC set a world record in New York as 607 elves gathered on the set of A Christmas Baby Part 2, setting a new world record.
Number 2, the largest gathering of Santa Clauses in the world. They gathered in Port City, Portugal, despite cold weather and drizzling rain. Over 14,200 people dressed as Santa Clauses paraded the streets, raised money for charity, and they set the new world record.
Number 1, the most Santa Claus images in sand. December 2009, Sudarshan, internationally acclaimed sand artist, created 100 sand sculptures of Santa Claus on the beach. I'm Allyson Stewart.
I'm Ezra Jernigan.
And that is our list.
Merry Christmas to you.
Woo! And a Happy New Year.
From all of us here in Muskogee Video Productions' third hour, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, and a Happy New Year.
I'm Allyson Stewart.
And I'm Avery Frakes.
This is the top 10 Christmas movies. Number 10, Elf, directed by Jon Favreau, took on this holiday comedy starring Will Ferrell, a regular-sized man who was raised as an elf by Santa Claus himself. When the news is finally broken to Buddy that he's not a real elf, he decides to head back to his place of birth, New York City.
Man, that's a great show.
Hilarious.
Number 9, A Christmas Carol. Robert Zemeckis directs this animated version of the Yuletide classic. The story centers on Ebenezer Scrooge, voiced by Jim Carrey, a penny-pinching miser who cares nothing about the Christmas spirit. But after a Christmas Eve encounter with the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and yet to come, he takes an eye-opening journey to expose the truths he is reluctant to face.
That's a great movie. Jim Carrey did great.
Yeah.
Number 8, Home Alone, a beloved family comedy directed by Chris Columbus about a young boy named Kevin who's accidentally left behind when his family takes off for vacation. Once he realizes they've left him home alone, he learns to fend for himself and eventually has to protect his house against 2 bumbling robbers.
This is a great one to watch with your family.
Yeah.
Number 7, The Polar Express. Tom Hanks and director Robert Zemeckis reunite for The Polar Express, an inspiring adventure based on the beloved Christian book by Chris Van Allsburg, when a doubling young boy takes an extraordinary train ride to the North Pole. He embarks on a journey of self-discovery that shows him that the wonder of life never fades.
That one's really good, and so is the animation.
Yeah.
Number 6, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, based on the 1966 animated television special directed by Chuck Jones in the Dr. Seuss books. A green furry creature played by Jim Carrey living atop Mount Crumpet sets out to squash the Yuletide preparations of the Christmas-loving Who's of Whoville, narrated by Anthony Hopkins.
Man, that's another great one. And have you seen the guy that dresses up like him in Muskogee?
No, I heard about him though.
Number 5, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Island of Misfit Toys, a low-budget computer-animated feature film directed by Bill Kolak. Follow the adventures of everyone's favorite reindeer and his beloved owner, Santa, when they come across an island populated by broken toys.
Number 4, A Christmas Story, directed by Bob Clark, Ralphie played by Peter Billingsley, a young boy living in the 1940s, desperately wanting a Red Ryder BB gun, despite his mother and his other answers with the "you'll shoot his eye out." All the while, Ralphie finds himself dealing with the constant challenges and daydreams.
Now that's truly a classic, and if anybody hasn't seen that, I don't know what's wrong with them. Number 3, It's a Wonderful Life. Jimmy Stewart is at his finest as a distraught George Bailey, a man who is about to commit suicide on Christmas Eve until he runs into the helpful elderly angel Clarence. This movie is full of a wonderful cast and characters.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
A Charlie Brown Christmas, the first primetime animated TV special based upon the comic strip Peanuts by Charles M. Schulz. It was produced and directed by former Warner Brothers and animated by Bill Melendez, who also supplied the voice for the character of Snoopy. The special debuted on CBS in 1965 and has aired every year since. I love Charlie Brown Christmas.
Yeah. Number 1, Miracle on 34th Street. Kris Kringle, a bearded old gent who is a living image of Santa Claus, serving as a last-minute replacement for the drunken Santa in the Thanksgiving parade. Kringle is offered a job as a Macy's Toy Department Santa. Complications ensure when Macy's nasty, in-house psychologist arranges to have Kris locked up. Kris must provide in count that he is, indeed, the real Santa Claus. I won't tell you how it ends. It's a must-see every holiday.
Very must-see.
Thank you for watching. I'm Avery Sierra.
And I'm Allyson Stewart. Hope you enjoyed our show.
Hi, I'm Danielle Murphy with MHS Video Productions, bringing you more of the top 10 Christmas lists, some of our favorite Christmas commercials, counting down 10 to 1. Number 10, Coke lights up the holidays. Coke lights up the holidays with a little magic of Christmas in every bottle.
Holidays are coming, always gets a Coke.
Number 9, M&M's and Santa. It doesn't seem like it, but this ad is actually over 15 years old. The M&M guys catch Santa visiting the house and are both shocked to see each other. One thing I've never understood, why doesn't Santa know that the M&M guy exists? Shouldn't Santa know everything?
He does exist!
They do exist. Santa?
Number 8, Norelco Santa. Okay, by popular demand, here's the Norelco spot. It really does bring back memories. There are actually a few versions of this ad. This is one of the ads from the 70s.
Norelco. Even our name says Merry Christmas.
Number 7, Campbell's Soup. Not a Christmas commercial per se, more of a cold weather commercial. But it's winter and let it snow, let it snow, let it snow is always associated with the holidays. This spot has a kid melted by the heat of some Campbell's soup. Of course, the same effect could be achieved by a hot cup of tea or another brand of soup, but still.
His hot bowl of Campbell's soup. Let it snow, let it snow.
Number 6, Flintstones Fruity Pebbles. What makes this commercial great is that you hardly ever see characters from a TV show doing separate commercials for a product. But since the actual product is related to the Flintstones, you get to see Fred and Barney interact with cereal and Santa.
Season to be sharing, Fred.
Happy holidays, pal. Oh, Fred.
Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles cereals, part of this nutritious breakfast.
Number 5, Hershey Kisses. This is a very basic commercial, but that's why it's so effective. The various colors of the Hershey's Kisses will play "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." Number 4, GoFunk commercial with Norm Macdonald. Christmas on TV is often marked by the appearance of stop-motion animation, and this great GoPhone ad captures that feeling perfectly, while at the same time adding a lot of humor. This must be a very frustrating world to live in, where giant hands can just rip the roof off your house.
Oh, come on, man! It's the holidays!
Number 3, McDonald's gift certificates. In 1975, when our wonderful teacher, Mr. Stewart, was only 2, this commercial came out. That's Corey Feldman, long before, well, the 2 Coreys.
All his friends had a present for him.
McDonald's gift certificates for me? Oh, gee. And a Merry Christmas to all of you from all of us at McDonald's. Merry Christmas.
Number 2, Staples and the Gift Wrap Dog. This commercial ran several years ago, and for some bizarre reason, no one has even uploaded it to the web yet. Come on, Internet. This is a truly funny ad that shows a new family dog all covered in wrapping paper and wagging his tail. Finally, number 1, Folgers coffee ad. Peter Comes Home. This is the ultimate holiday commercial, the one against which all others are judged. This was filmed around 1986 and is remembered and beloved by TV fans everywhere. It's odd that Folgers doesn't keep running this ad every Christmas. It came back a few years ago, but hasn't aired since. Folgers, please bring back this vintage spot.
Oh, you're home.
I missed you, Mom.
How you doing?
Best wishes for this and all your mornings from Folgers.
And I'm Danielle Murphy with MHS Video Productions, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.